Hi everyone, good morning. Are you ready to do a little yoga? I'm waiting and getting Facebook going at the same time. And we should be good. Okay, so you can grab blocks if you need, but it's gonna be pretty gentle, so I don't think you need to. So everybody is ready, and we're actually gonna start in the very back of our mats. Good morning, Facebook. I'm having both things going on. So I hope you're doing good. Happy Monday. It's a little weird here. I'm in the south and it's sunny for a minute and then it storms the next. So it's a little crazy, but at least I'm home and safe, right? I hope everybody is healthy and feeling good. So you can actually, I have those big weights so that my mat doesn't move around. So it's gonna be gentle. We're gonna do a little bit of twisting also, which is gonna help you with digestion if anybody needs a little help there. I know it helped me yesterday. So you can just be comfortable, kind of sitting down with your knees spread out a little bit. Roll those shoulders back and down and then just relax. And then inhale all the way up, dropping. Try to drop those shoulders down. And then gently just go forward, walking your fingers a little further. And then while you're here, just kind of like wiggle your shoulders, try to relax a little bit. And then inhale on your fingertips to where you're lengthening your spine. And then on the exhale, go a little further. You can actually drop your forehead directly onto your mat and just relax. Give yourself 2 or 3 breaths here. You may want to adjust your knees if needed. Every time you inhale, you lengthen. And then on the exhale, you kind of melt into the position, relaxing the shoulders. If it hurts your shoulders, you can actually spread your arms a little bit wider. It can help. And just relax. One more deep breath. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, relax. And come on back to seated. So you're gonna reach your right arm, your right hand on the side, and then you're just gonna lift, bringing those hips forward, and then just reach the arm up. You can be flat on the palm of your hand, or you can be on your fingertips. All the way, reach, big reach, and then gently come back down. I'm gonna come a little closer. And then other side, reach up, big stretch. One side may be a little easier than the other. Pressing those hips forward, lengthening your spine, reaching up. Perfect. One more on each side. Reach up. Inhale and then exhale, come down. And inhale all the way up again. And calm down. Perfect. Roll those shoulders back and down. And come up all to all fours. So hands right underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers. Try to press gently through the fingers so that you're not putting too much pressure on your wrist. Knees right underneath the hips. Relax the top of your feet down. Inhale all the way up. Think about lengthening versus arching. Think about lengthening, looking straight in front of you. And then on the exhale, engage your abs and then squeeze. Bring the navel to the spine and just round your back, spreading those shoulder blades. Pressing through the mat. We have 3 more times. Nice and gentle. Lengthen. Bring the tailbone to the ceiling. Think about lengthening your spine. Long arms, long neck. Bring those shoulders back and down. And then exhale. Round and spread those wings. 2 more times. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Last time. exhale, round. Perfect. You can bring your hands just slightly, gently forward a little bit more, and then come up to a plank position. So if you need to keep your knees down, feel free, but still engage your abs. You need to keep your spine nice and straight, shoulders in line with the hips. If you feel strong, come up onto your toes. Really engage the abs here. Try to keep the hips square with your mat, square in line with the shoulders, all the way down to the ankles. Inhale big, and then exhale, just press all the way to a nice down dog. So at first you can keep a slight bend in your knees, and then just kind of relax the upper, lengthen, bring that chest towards your thighs, bringing the tailbone to the ceiling. You can pedal your feet a little bit, and then settle into a nice down dog, tailbone up. Try to bring those heels to the mat. Relax the shoulders, make sure you bring them back and down, away from the ears. Inhale here, and then on the exhale, you round yourself back to plank, keeping your abs nice and engaged. We'll do this just 2 more times. Inhale here, and exhale back. Bringing the shoulders down and back as you bring the heels down into your mat. Inhale all the way up, rounding, engaging the abs. Back to your plank. And all the way back. Make sure you're breathing. Try not to hold your breath. Let's do 1 more time. This is going to warm everything up. Hold a second, and then push it all the way back. Awesome. You're going to bring that right leg all the way to the ceiling. Think about lengthening, pointing the toe. You don't have to go too high, but squeeze your glute. Think about engaging the abs so that you're not arching your back, and then squeezing your glute. Swing it all the way to the very front. So if it stops here, just grab it and bring it to the front next to the other hand. So you're gonna gently keep a nice 90-degree angle with that front leg. Drop the knee to relax. And interlace your fingers. Inhale, and then just gently press those hips down. Bring the shoulders back. Bring your arms by the ears as much as you can. Inhale up. And exhale, relax, hands down, and you're gonna switch, flexing the foot and then shifting your weight back to where you have a really nice hamstring stretch. I'm trying to look at both cameras, so I'm sorry if I... And then go all the way front again. We're gonna advance a little bit afterwards, but feel free to stay and do these. So every time, try to go a little further. And relax down. And then shift it back. So think about lengthening, abs in. Try to keep your spine straight. Even if you're up here, as long as you feel a good stretch here, that's pretty much the purpose. Bring it and forward again. And inhale. And then when you exhale, try to drop that hip and just relax into this pose. Awesome. Now bring your hands. Now if you want to advance, you can stay here, but you can curl your toes under and come up to a high lunge this time. So you may lose your balance like me. You're gonna press through that front heel and then come all the way up. Inhale, and then on the exhale, shift your weight, get your balance, straighten up the front leg so you can put your hands down or on blocks, or flight the arms back. Feel a really good stretch on that front hamstring, and then all the way up. We're gonna do this 3 times like the other one. Inhale, keep your abs nice and engaged, and try to relax the shoulders back and down. And shift forward again. This works your balance too, right? Woo! Awesome. We've got 2 more times. So I kind of have to bring my foot back a little bit. It helps me. Feel free to adjust your feet as long as you have a good 90-degree angle with the front leg when you're in your lunge. Remember, you can always drop the knee. You tried the high lunge, but if you need to drop the knee, feel free. Perfect. Now bring your hands to your heart, staying here. You can drop the knee if you need. If not, you're gonna roll those shoulders back and down. You're gonna inhale, and you're gonna twist. So bring that elbow on the other side of the opposite knee, and breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Every time you inhale, think about lengthening, getting some space, and then exhale, twist. Twist away your worries, twist away your fears, twist away your doubts, everything. Just try to relax. Think about you're working on your body, you're working on your digestive system right now. Perfect. Now you're gonna press it forward. You're gonna bring your hands down, and you're just gonna bring the other foot to meet the front one. You're gonna stay with your hips down, and then come up to a chair. All the way up. Perfect. And collapse, straighten up your legs. You can keep a slight bend in the knees at this point if you're still feeling a little tight. Inhale and then lengthen your spine, and then exhale, fold. Almost resting your belly onto your thighs, just relax. We're not trying to impress ourselves or anybody right now. We just want to relax, just let those shoulders drop, your head drop. It'll help kind of get rid of tension in your neck. And then roll yourself nice and gently all the way to the top. Roll those shoulders back and down. You can wiggle your legs if you need. Inhale all the way up. We're gonna do 3 slow sun salutations. So lean with your heart forward, flat back. You're almost pushing your butt back, pressing evenly all through the length of your feet, and then all the way down. Inhaling to your flat back, and fold. Bend your knees gently, bring your hands down, step it back into your plank. Remember, you can drop onto your knees if you need, as long as you keep your belly engaged. Elbow down, and up dog. So here, try to get your neck nice and long. Try not to collapse into your shoulders. And engage your abs as you return to a nice down dog. So here, wiggle the shoulders, press through the fingers, bring your chest to your thighs, heels to the mat, relax into this position. Bend your knees and gently step all the way forward. Fold and swan dive to the top. Awesome. Hands down to your heart. Inhale up 2 more times. This is gonna get the blood flow going. Getting ready for the other side. Inhale into your flat back. Bending your knees, reach down, step it back to your plank. So hands underneath the shoulder, remember. Down and up dog. My ankle just cracked. And all the way to down dog. So remember, shoulders back and down, lengthen through the arms. Bring the tailbone to the ceiling. Every time you inhale, when you exhale, surrender. Awesome. Bend your knees. Step forward gently. And fold. And swan dive. We have 1 more time. Perfect. And fold. Inhale into your flat back. And fold. Again, chaturanga down, hands underneath the shoulders, strong abs. Get on your knees if you need. And push back to your down dog. Relax here, you can pedal your feet. Try to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Bringing your tailbone to the ceiling, you're gonna drop one heel at a time, bending the opposite leg. Keeping your abs engaged, always. Perfect. Both heels down. And now you're gonna lift with the opposite leg. Left leg up. Squeeze your glutes. The lift comes from the squeeze in your glute. Point the toe, open up that hip. And then swing it all the way to the very front. So again, think about the angle, right alignment. Drop your knee first, relax. You can drop your shoulders, roll them back and down. Feel good in this position first. And sometimes you can use a towel underneath the knee if it's not cushy enough. And just reach up. Think about lengthening your spine as you're dropping that hip down forward. Lengthening and stretching arms by the ears. Every time you inhale and then you exhale, you just relax into this position. Let your body is basically use gravity to kind of drop it down and just relax into this position. Don't hold your breath. And then exhale, shift your weight back, put your hands down. You can put your hands on your thigh if you need. Push your weight back, feeling a really good stretch on that hip flexor. On that hamstring. Try to keep the spine nice and straight. Wherever your hands are comfortable. 2 more times. So inhale and then exhale. Drop that hip. Make sure this knee doesn't pass your ankle. You should not feel any tension on your knee. And shift it back. My upper body was hurting yesterday and I did this series 2 times and the pain is gone. It's just because I was relaxed. One more time. We carry so much tension. If we don't make a point to take this time and just kind of get away for a little bit in our minds, then we can get so stressed listening to the news, and as much as we need to be informed, if it affects us, it's not good. And bring it back to the front. So now get ready. We're gonna curl the toes under and then come up to a high lunge. So remember, bring your hands here first on your thigh. Adjust yourself to where you're nice and comfortable. And then bring the hands up. So this is a little bit more challenging. So if you need to kneel like we were earlier, feel free. And shift your weight forward. You may have to adjust. And lean forward. So again, engage those abs and then try to come down to a flat back. It doesn't matter how low you're going. As long as you feel a really good stretch on that hamstring. Shoulders back always. And reach up again. I need to step back on this one in order to keep my knee in good alignment. So do what's good for you. And back. We've got one more time here. Interlace your fingers, reach up. Bring those arms by the ears, reach. And you're gonna feel so good after this. Bring those shoulders back, reach back with your fingertips. Awesome. And put your hands down. Step back to your plank. And then push back all the way to down dog. Bend your knees. And we're gonna do just 2 slow sun sal, just to kind of get everything flowing again, all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back and fold forward, bending your knees, soft knees, hands down. Plank, roll the shoulders back and down before you go down. Chaturanga. Up dog. So you can go up, thighs off the mat, or you can drop them down if you feel more comfortable. And push it all the way down, back to down dog. Make sure you're working it. You can pedal your feet if you need. Bring your tailbone to the ceiling. Reach chest to the thighs. Relax the shoulders. Drop your head. You should be able to move your head side to side without feeling any tension. Bend your knees. Gently step all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back. Lengthen. Every time, think about gaining 1/8 of an inch. And inhale. You're feeling in your hamstrings everywhere. And fold forward again. Let's do this 2 more times. Make sure you're breathing. Chaturanga down. Up dog. And all the way to down dog. Bend your knees. Let's get a little bit of a cardio going. Inhale and then fold. Swan dive all the way up. Squeeze your glutes when you reach back so that you protect your lower back. Inhale up. Bend your knees, hands down. Chaturanga. So if you want, after class here, if you would give me a comment so that I know what to do best next time or better, and give you what you truly want. Perfect. And all the way down. Perfect. So now you're gonna come lengthwise onto your mat. You're gonna adjust your leggings. Adjust your feet to where you feel nice and comfortable to come down into a squat. So I always kind of have to, we always have so tight hips, right? So if you need to sit on a block or anything, feel free. So you can kind of like wiggle and kind of move those hips around and see. Help yourself with your elbows and try to kind of open up those legs. And then just try to breathe. Like the more you breathe, the more you will relax into this position. This is a very relaxed position for your lower back. It feels like a lot of work for the hips, but it's really, really, really good. So make sure, open up your heart. Try to relax, drop the shoulders down. Just one more breath here. Bring your hands down, and then you're gonna kind of walk your feet out just a little bit until you can feel like you can straighten up your legs and feel comfortable. So with your hands right on your hips, inhale and lengthen through your spine, get some length. And then on the exhale, you can fold as far as you can go. If you can put your head down. I'm not there yet because I have not honestly done a lot of yoga like last month. So I've been feeling just a little tighter. So inhale again. Lengthen with your hands in front of you. And then exhale, fold. Try to keep your flat back. As long as you feel a good stretch on your legs and relaxation on your upper body, that's pretty much what you're looking for. One more breath here. and relax. So bring your left hand in front of you, kind of like a tripod, with your feet and that hand right underneath your head, pretty much. You're gonna put your right hand on your hip, and then inhale, lengthen again. And then on your exhale, you're gonna twist and look towards your right side. Almost look at that chicken wing you just did with your hand, with your arm. Inhale and exhale gently, slowly. And then now bring the arm up. If it's comfortable for you, bring the arm up. Inhale big. And then exhale, rotate a little bit more. Try to keep the hips square. And exhale, relax. And then opposite hand. So kind of wiggle your shoulders. You can even bend your knees a little bit and get some rest to those legs that have been straight for a while. Bring that right hand forward. Bring your left hand onto your hips. So first, you can even come up onto your fingertips. Inhale and get some length. And then twist gently. And look at that left arm. Inhale and lengthen. And open up. Try to relax in this position. You even can have, if you need a slight bend in your knees, feel free. Don't lock your knees. Just try to keep the legs straight, but keep engaging those quad muscles so that you're not putting any stress on your knees. And open one more time. Inhale. And exhale, come all the way down. Bend your knees and then roll yourself all the way up. Perfect. All the way down. We're gonna do a little vinyasa just to get down on our mat, and then we're gonna work on our abs a little bit. Inhale all the way up and fold, getting those legs an extra stretch. Inhale into your flat back. Fold, bend your knees, step down into your strong plank. Shoulders away from the ears. Come down to your chaturanga. Up dog. And curl your toes under. All the way to down dog. Bend your knees and step forward and sit all the way down. Feet down, feet nicely planted onto your mat. Heels down. Feel comfortable in this position. Make sure you try to engage those abs at all times to protect your lower back. You can grab your thighs if you want. If it kind of helps to lift your chest up, open your heart to the ceiling. Open your heart to your goals, whatever you want in your life. Now try to release the arms and then reach up. So again, try not to be like this. Try to drop those shoulders down away from the ears and lengthen. Like you're reaching, somebody's pulling you down on the shoulders and you're reaching with your arms. Strong arms, you're working on your back muscles, your abs, your legs. I feel it in my quads right now. And now gently squeezing your abs. You're gonna come down a little bit, just enough to where you feel a contraction in your stomach. And then come all the way back up and reach. Let's do this 6 times. Come down, so that was 1. Exhale on the way down. Inhale up. Lengthen. And then exhale. You're squeezing your abs in as you exhale. Inhale up. 2 more times after this. Come down. And up. Perfect. And all the way. Awesome. Bring your hands underneath your thighs and then roll yourself just a few times just to kind of get that back a little rest and a little massage. Perfect. And then come up, all the way up. Roll yourself up. We're gonna do one more vinyasa just to move. We're gonna do a variation with this yoga squat that we just did earlier. We're almost there. We're about halfway through. Inhale into your flat back. I feel better already. I don't know about you. Hands down, chaturanga, shoulders back and down, abs in. And push it all the way to down dog. Wiggle your foot one at a time. Bend your knees. Step it all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back again. Fold. And swan dive. Awesome. Hands to your heart. Gather all that good energy. Step again forward. We're going to come back again into our yoga squat. And we're going to bring the arms and open our chest a little bit. So it is a little bit challenging, but it feels good over time as you do it a little bit more. So just be patient with yourself, especially if you haven't done any stretches or yoga in a while. I'm struggling still. There's a lot of things that I can't do, but I try to do what I can and then try to improve every time. So down, once you're here, try to relax. You're gonna open that left hand to the side, almost holding you, and like you're gonna lean to that side a little bit. Inhale, and then on the exhale, try to open up. Try to reach up to that side of the room, all the way up to the ceiling. Look at your fingertips. Think about you're holding a little sign with your goal up there. Like, what do I want this month to look like? What do I want this year? Inhale, and then exhale. Try to bring that hand a little higher. And relax. Come back to the center. Just stay here, breathe. We're gonna go on the other side. So I know your legs are probably screaming right now, but remember, you can always sit on a block if you want to completely relax your hips. Open up that right hand. Same thing on the other side. You're anchoring that elbow on the inside of the knee, and you open up. Remember those goals. Don't let quarantine and a virus ruin your plans, or just stick to them. And bring it all the way down. Now shift your weight forward. Straighten up your legs. Woo! We needed that, didn't we? So again, you can actually move your legs a little bit. Kind of move your hips, move your shoulders. Head down, like your head is completely relaxed, your neck is relaxed, your shoulders are rolling, your hips are rolling, knees moving. There's no tension anywhere. And now bring your hands back to the middle. Inhale and then extend that spine. Get some space. And you're gonna bend just the right leg. Give yourself a really good stretch on that left leg. Inner thighs. Try not to bounce. Try to keep, now if you need to be up here, I should have said that right off the start. If you need to be up here, that's fine. And then switch to the other side. Give yourself a really good stretch. Try to keep the foot flat and make sure you push your butt back so that you're not going forward towards this knee. You're pressing through the heel. And then you switch. Ooh, that squat got me breathless a little bit. Awesome. One more time on each side. Make sure you keep your abs nice and engaged. Just really feel every time you move and stretch. Really focus on it. Perfect. You're gonna come all the way up. Bring your feet together a little bit. Inhale all the way up, reach. And again, gather that good energy. Just think about your goals are right there. And then bring them down to your heart so you don't forget them. Inhale up. And hands down. One more big inhale. And down. Now you're going to bring that right foot to the right side and then bring the other toes to follow them. Inhale, abs in, roll those shoulders back and down. So you can actually spread your stand a little bit. Arms out, reach through those fingertips. Make sure you roll those shoulders back and down. You're gonna drop that knee. Try to get to a 90-degree angle, but you don't need to. If you're just here, fine. As long as you keep good alignment with the knee over the ankle, abs in, long torso, long arms. And then when you exhale, you sink. Pressing through the heel if you can. If you press through the toes, your knee is gonna follow and go in that direction. So try to keep your torso, shoulders over the hips. Nice and good alignment. Thank you for being here, by the way. I really enjoy that. First time I'm doing this. Woohoo! And now you're gonna fold. You can put your elbow on your thigh. You can keep the arms straight up in the air. So now that you're here, you have a little bit more balance. So you can actually drop the hand down and really sink down. Bring that hip low and get a really good stretch on the other leg. And reach over your head. Try not to collapse again here. Try to keep your chest open and you're just basically almost looking towards your armpit. Perfect. Bring that hand on your hip, straighten up the leg, and come back up again. Awesome. Shorten your stand a little bit. We're gonna go to triangle. So toes are facing the same way. Squeeze those quads so that you protect your knees. Inhale and lengthen. And then you're gonna go reach, reach, reach as far as you can. Once you can't go anywhere, by keeping your hips where they are, you're gonna dangle your foot down and open up. So if you're on your thigh, you're on your thigh. If you're below the knee, you're below the knee. Some are super flexy, where their hands are flat down. I'm not there yet, especially now, after not practicing enough. And reach over, big reach. You should feel it all the way traveling. Super good stretch. Don't forget that knee, squeeze that quadricep. And bring it back to the center. Bend that knee to transition. We're gonna go to the other side. All the way up. Inhale again. Roll those shoulders back and down. It's never too many times to do this, right? Sink down into your warrior two. Try to keep your torso in the middle, shoulders right over your hips, pressing through the heel. If you're gonna press through the toe, remember you're gonna go forward and out of alignment. So it's better to stay a little higher, but keep the joints where they need to be. And slowly come down, reach the arm up. Don't do this. Keep the arm back, the shoulder back, and reach. If you feel ready, you can drop the hand down. You can put your hand on a block too. Inhale all the way up. Think about opening that chest, stacking your shoulder blades. You can look up, or you can look straight forward. Sometimes it can be a little stressful on the neck to like twist it all the way up there. But today I feel pretty good on my neck. Awesome. And bring that hand on your hips. And then press yourself back. Hello, strong leg, right? Inhale up. Again, shorten your stand a little bit. We're gonna go to a triangle, so open up. Your legs are facing this way. Try to keep the hips forward. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Long neck, drop those shoulders down, and then squeeze that quad. It's very easy to feel pain in the knee in this position, so make sure you do what's right for you. And reach, reach, reach until you can't anymore. And leave. Drop that hand wherever it lands. The goal is to be able to open up your chest, like you could be flat against a wall. So if you need to be here in order to open, then stay there, squeezing that quad still, just wherever you feel more comfortable. And you can reach over, give yourself a really, really, really good stretch. And bring it back up. And bring yourself back. Perfect. Bring your feet together. Inhale up. We're gonna do one more vinyasa. We're gonna do our core exercises again. And then we're gonna work on our back and stretch. So inhale all the way up. We're getting to the end. Fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. Fold, bending your knees. This is gonna clean everything up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Make sure you put in the comments where you live. How's the weather? Bend your knees, step it all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back. Fold. Feel free to give me a review and what you would like to work on next week. I'm gonna do this every Monday. Inhale up and bend your knees, step in plank. So you're gonna stay in plank here. What I would like you to do is lift that right leg off the ground. You're gonna squeeze your abs hard and you're gonna twist. Bring that knee towards the opposite elbow and push back to a single leg dog, opening up that hip. Heel is flexed, bending your knee, opening up that hip. And again, so squeeze your abs before you come down to your plank and then twist. Let's do one more time. All the way up, flex the foot, open up that hip. If you can do one, it's fine. If you need to drop the knee when you're down to twist, feel free to do that too. All the way up, flex the foot, open that hip. And bring it down to down dog. Bend your knees, step it all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back. Fold forward. And swan dive all the way up. Fold forward again. Inhale into your flat back. Bend your knees, hands down. Hold your plank. Now lift the opposite foot, left foot up, just a few inches off the ground. And bring it in. Twist, squeezing your abs. Bring that left knee to the right elbow. Push back, stretch everything out in your single leg down dog. Flexing your foot, opening up that hip, lengthen the arms. Inhale, squeeze your abs and then come down and crunch. Twist and crunch. All the way back again. And twist and crunch. Let's do one more now that you know the move. And go back to your nice down dog, single leg dog. Bring the foot down, you're in full down dog now. Come back to your plank and then drop flat all the way down to your mat. So we're gonna just work on our back a little bit. So bring your forearms flat on your mat, shoulders right over the elbow. And here, just bring those shoulders back and down again. Think about lengthening your spine, opening up that chest. So you look just basically straight, a few feet in front of your mat. Try not to arch and look up. It's a little too stressful for the neck. for some people. Inhale and then exhale, try to relax into it. One more breath. And now you're gonna press, so keeping the shoulders away from the ears, you're gonna press through your hands and then you're gonna peel yourself off, if you can. Feeling a really good stretch traveling through your abs, opening up the chest. Try keeping the hips and legs completely relaxed. But engaging your abs so that you're not arching and putting too much pressure on your lower back. It could be too painful. If it's too much, just stay down and just lengthen your spine. And push yourself back to child's pose, spreading your knees and relaxing in the other direction. Arms straight out. And going back onto your stomach again, you're gonna bring your arms by your side, forehead down, just breathe. Inhale big, and then on the exhale, you're gonna peel off your chest. So you're squeezing your abs, you're squeezing your glutes, you're pressing your feet down on the mat, and you're just opening up, shoulders back and down, and you're reaching back, just like you did earlier in the standing pyramid. With your arms back, pointing your fingers to the back of the room. And drop it down, relax. Drop your head on one side. And breathe one more time. And again, so inhale. Engage your glutes, engage your abs. And then exhale, lift up. You can add the legs if you want. Peel off your legs off the mat. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your inner thighs, squeezing your quads. Everything lifts. Inhale big and then exhale, lift a little bit more. And drop everything on the mat and then drop your head on the other side. Perfect. Bring your hands by your chest. Push it back again to child's pose. And bring yourself feet forward on your mat, on your back. And you're gonna come all the way down, hands down by your side. And we're gonna relax here by lifting. You're gonna press so your feet are parallel, heel down. And you're just gonna lift your glutes and your hips towards the ceiling. So try to relax in this position. You're squeezing your glutes, you're just lifting, creating a straight line between your shoulders, hips and knees. Pressing to the heels, but you're relaxing the upper body. Your head should be completely relaxed. Inhale big and then exhale. Drop your hips down and feel your back connecting to the mat again. We're gonna do this one more time and we're gonna bring it into a little more of a back bend. You're gonna lift again, inhale. And then you're gonna wiggle and bring your shoulder blades together to where you can grab your hands underneath your butt. Adjust your feet if you need. You make sure you press through the heels and you're lifting those hips up. Inhale and then exhale. 2 more breaths here. If you can bring the palms of your hands together, it's great. If not, no worries. Inhale big. And then on the exhale, so you're going to keep your hips up for now, but you're going to peel off your shoulders, kind of like spreading them out flat on the mat first. And then drop your hips nice and slowly. Perfect. Bring your knees to your chest, relax. You can wiggle side to side. And you're gonna extend the left leg and bring the right knee into your chest. Just hold in, like hug your knee into your chest. Big inhale. And then on the exhale, you're gonna twist over, spinal twist, and then just drop. Now gravity is working for you. The weight of that knee is gonna twist over, creating some nice lengthening of your spine. It's relaxing. You can look to the ceiling. You can stay straight forward, or you can look over to that right hand. And switch sides. Knee in. And twist it over to the other side. Every time you inhale, when you exhale, you just drop and relax completely. Try not to hold your breath when you're stretching. You need as much oxygen to get into those muscles and everything. Perfect. Roll yourself up into a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. You can roll those shoulders back and down. Hands on your knees gently, keeping your spine nice and straight. You should feel nice and relaxed. Try to think of all the good things that you did for 30 or 40 minutes. And be thankful for the little things that you have in life. Even if you may not have a job right now or anything like that, but we still have friends and loved ones and beautiful nature. We're gonna get through this thing nice and strong. If you take care of yourself, you can take care of everyone much better. One more big inhale. Bring your arms all the way up and gather all that great, amazing energy. And bring your hands down to your heart. One more time, big inhale. And hands down. Awesome. I hope you have a beautiful Monday. I want to thank you, everyone, for being here. And I will do this again on Monday if you enjoy it. Every Monday, we can adjust the time and the length of the workout, and you can tell me what you want to work on, and I will make sure that I will do that. So if you feel free to leave a comment on the about the class and what you want to work on, and I will be with you later. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Hey, Lauren. Oops.